Okay, second grade friends, it's time for a sentence a day, the one with the words and the empty box. This is week 8, October 7th through 11th. I have my pen, my red, green, and blue. You should have your pencil and your red, green, and blue crayons because you're not the teacher. But you do still have to mark your papers. So, let's get started. I say the words, you say the words. They went to up, down, Tim's house, steps, bell, rang, ran. Great job. All right. I want you to close your eyes and visualize. You're going to get a picture in your head of the story that I'm reading. It was Halloween night, and Ella and her brother Jeff were putting the finishing touches on their costumes. Ella was dressed as a witch, and Jeff was dressed like a monster. They each carried a big trick-or-treat bag that they wanted to fill with candy. They set off down the sidewalk, looking to see who had their porch lights on. "Look," said Jeff. "Tim's house has a light on." Whose house did they go to? Pause now while you come up with a sentence. If you need to, remember you can rewind the video and go back and listen to the story again. Okay. Yeah. Whose house did they go to? They went to Tim's house. Hey, that sounds like a great sentence. Let's write that. They went to Tim's house. Okay. Names are capitalized. So find the name in the sentence and make sure it's capitalized. Then there's a pronoun they. They is a pronoun, so I'm going to label it PN. And in my sentence, I'm going to label it PN. Pronoun. They refers to Ella and Jeff. Not Tim, but they is Ella and Jeff went to Tim's house. I have one more thing. House is a noun. Tim is a noun also, but this isn't Tim. This is Tim's house. This is actually possessive, and it shows that this house belongs to Tim. So we need an apostrophe there to show that Tim owns this house. Or Tim's parents do, one of the two. Okay. How do I know this is a sentence? You should be telling me it has a subject and a predicate. A who or a what and a doing part. Who or what is my subject and my doing part is my predicate. And then how should a sentence begin? With a capital letter. Good. And how should it end? With some sort of punctuation. So I need you to tell me if I'm screaming this, if I'm saying it, or if I'm asking a question. Okay. Now underline the who or what part of your sentence in red. Who or what is this sentence about? What's my subject? My subject in this case is they. And my pencil just broke, but look, I'm not freaking out about it saying I need to sharpen it again. I can still use it. They. So this is my subject. They. What did they do? They went. went to Tim's house is my predicate. So I want you to go ahead and underline the doer describing part of the sentence in green. Of these, what's my verb? If they is my subject, what's my verb? The one word that they did. They went. This whole thing is my predicate. That's they're doing, but the went is my verb. I circle my V and circle my S in red. Subject, and this is part of my predicate. All right, I want you to take your blue and separate the subject from the predicate, and then trace all of your capital letters. You should have 2. And this time they're both T's, one at the beginning and one on tens. And trace all of your punctuation. You should have 2 things you're tracing. I know you know there's a period here, and this apostrophe is also considered punctuation. Okay. All right. You're free to move on to target. Thanks, friends.